Hey there folks, Sunlight Dragoon 91 here from Canopy Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition module of the Mines of Phandelver. So if you like what you see, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. If not, hit the thumbs down. No feelings hurt. And if you feel so obliged, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification thing too. Without further ado, enjoy. Alrighty, so who wants to tell us what happened last week? Are you guys fingering each other
Last
in
time
the
on
corner?
our story, we took out
think
the
Dane should do
bugbear.
it.
Do you guys want to roll for it to see who gets to do it, or?
Wait, for
No,
what?
I just vote Dank.
Okay. Dank, go ahead and tell us what happened last week.
Where did we entered the cave. The fucking dude ran off, so we decided to climb the cave that he pointed out that was over here, and then we oh yeah, you guys, yeah, over in the what was this called? His little dungeon thing.
Hideout.
And then yeah, and then we killed him, kicked his ass. He got almost decapitated. His homies tried to back him up, and then they got like rolled on. And then we went and like went down the alleyway, and then now we're about to kick all these asses. Yes. Yes.
These guys came around the corner as we were going down the.
Yep.
You did forget something though.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
Yeah, I think we're all missing
Inner
the
cities.
the big thing, which is you guys all leveled up while you guys were coming down this hallway, and as such, Dank let out a tremendous fart when he levels up, which echoed down the hallway and made everybody in this chamber feel just a little bit more dirty, like they wanted to take a shower for some reason.
also, I'm adding some notes for the
Mhm.
days. I'll keep track of the notes.
Okay, thank you, Violet. Thank you.
Yep.
Now, as such, as you guys are coming down this hallway, I know that there was I think like Connie and Dank may have stuck their head out to see what they saw in the room.
Oh, I was up there. That's right.
Yep.
Graham was back here.
But one thing that you guys all notice here is that Violet, which pocket did you put the stone into?
I put it into my left pocket
Your left
because
pocket?
I'm left-handed.
Okay. Everybody notices that Violet's left pocket. Violet doesn't see this, but everybody sees that Violet's pocket starts getting larger and larger and larger, and
What
then
you got
all of a
there?
sudden, that Inner City, his character, kind of just spills out of her pocket onto the floor.
Hey, Violet, are you just happy to see me, or is that an inner city in your pocket?
I was trying to keep them a secret, guys. I'm sorry.
Inner City, you spill out of Violet's pocket. The last thing you remember is turning into a stone. So what do you have to say, Inner City?
You gotta clean your pocket more.
It's a lot of lint in it.
But that's where I keep my snacks. I have low
Exactly.
blood sugar. You could have taken some snacks on your way out.
Well, they're on the ground now.
Daddy's phone.
In this past 5 seconds.
Those were brand new, and they had some of the strawberry candies that you get from grandma's.
So let me get this straight. You guys are discussing snacks. Nobody's questioning why a little rogue halfling gnome popped out of her pocket and used to be the stone. Nobody's questioning
Oh,
that.
I
It's
want
just
to know.
No, well,
Does he
I'm
does he have
wondering
diabetes?
I'm curious, like, why he turned into a stone, but I knew he was in my pocket because I picked up the stone that he turned into and plopped down onto the ground. So I assumed.
I don't even know
Yeah.
why.
Inner city. Do you have any allergies to anything we need to be worried about on this trip? We forgot to ask.
Sandstone. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Nope, just lactose intolerant.
All right, no milk for you.
Alrighty. Inner City, the one thing that you would have actually known and would have told the party, I assume willingly here at this point, here's what we talked about the other night, is that you at some point made a deal with who again? Who did I tell you to write down?
Oh, no, let me get the other page out.
Okay. It was, you made a deal with Grifto the Magnificent
Yep.
to get some type of item, which you'll tell us about at some point that that somebody will let us know. Actually,
Yeah, right on. Oh, go ahead.
we can talk about what that item is because I already have an idea as to what it is. But
Yeah, my character doesn't have no idea. Doesn't have an idea what the item is.
okay.
I just know it's some item.
Yep, it was a slime item. We'll get to that here in a bit. But he was in exchange for whatever this item is. Every day at some random interval, which will coincide with him leaving to go to work. He turns into a stone until the following day.
So basically, what I'm hearing is that he wants to be in my other pocket next time.
Well,
Yeah.
the real question is are there better snacks in your right hand pocket versus your left?
My right hand pocket has the ones that have milk in them, so we probably don't want him in my right pocket. So he's stuck in the same pocket.
Inner City, do you object to this? Do you have any preferences?
Wouldn't it be easier being in backpacks because then you won't lose pants anymore?
Did you lose your pants? Did your pants fall off?
No, I'm wearing magical spandex.
Wait, whose pants are we talking about? Oh,
Violets, yeah.
because I wanted to see the gnome bottomless. I mean, pantsless. Pantsless. You pant. I want to. You got the.
One of those P words.
Your pantaloons. I need them on the floor now. All right, let's go.
Okay. Alrighty. So, what was your guys' order that you guys were coming down the hallway again? And who had peeked out of the around the corner here?
Well,
Dank first.
I think I did.
Connie
Was it
Connie and Dank did. Okay.
It might have been both of us.
Yep. I think if memory serves correctly, I believe it was both you guys did. And Dank rolled a 1s or a 6, and he didn't see much of anything. Connie, I think you rolled like crazy high, like a 20, so you got to see basically everything. So, Connie, just to go ahead and describe everything that you see in this room here is going to be this is a large cave, is divided by half by a 10-foot high and steep embankment. In the back of the room, you see a steep natural staircase that leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge of the cave. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. Connie, in addition to that, you would have noticed... pardon me, there's only supposed to be a couple of guys up here, my bad. What you have noticed would be a goblin dressed in a little bit more finer clothes up on top of the ledge, and you would have seen a bruised and battered Sildar, or what you can assume is Sildar Hallwinter, up on the ledge here as well. You can only assume that the goblins have been thoroughly hazing him and beating him up. So he's bruised and bloodied, but you can still see that he's still alive.
Am I supposed to know who Silwall Winter is?
Yeah, he had the wagon.
Oh.
Okay. So Connie, this is everything that you see in the room here. So feel free to go ahead and relay it to the party if you.
Can we skip this? Can we skip that? She's gonna just say what you just said. Like, can we just say that she said that, or that we saw? She saw that?
That's if Connie wishes to. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he didn't have the wagon. He was supposed to meet us at that rendezvous point, but they weren't there.
Oh.
Said we found what cows and horses and stuff.
Alrighty, so what are you guys gonna do?
What's our initiative? We don't have initiative right now,
Yep.
right? Or do we?
You did not roll initiative before we ended last week.
But these guys see us now, so we're in combat, right? Or have we just
Did they-
have they
Nope.
seen us?
You peeked around the corner. They know you're coming. They just don't know when. So I would say that the Connie, because you rolled so high last week, when you peeked around the corner, I would say none of them got to see you.
Take a vote. We take a quick vote. What we're gonna do? Maybe we could strategically place ourselves a little bit along the hallway. And pick them off. I mean, can we bottleneck them? How narrow is this hallway? How many can fit through this opening at a time?
I would say that it's close enough quarters, and you guys are comfortable enough with each other that 2 people per square probably would be okay.
So you could technically bottleneck it.
So basically, 1 square is equal to 5 feet.
But the goblins have bows. The wolves don't.
Right. Yeah,
So
the goblins have bows and scimitars.
Wait, how do you know? When was the goblins have bows mentioned? How do you know that, Graham?
They've got, because when we were in what room was it? This room over here. They tried shooting their short bows at us. Was it short bow, Dragon?
Yep, it was short bows and scimitars.
Yeah.
I thought they all had scimitars.
They can have bow or scimitar. Well, both, actually. Just depends on what they want to use.
Thank you, Violet.
It's also to point out as well, not all enemies have range.
But these goblins do.
Yep, these goblins do. They're some of them have more detailed and more higher quality bows. Other ones just have kind of makeshift, put a branch and some string together.
So could they break?
Yeah, they could.
Violet's gem. You're
Except
my
they roll a
favorite
1.
DM.
All right. So what do you guys think we should do? I already have one idea.
Unlike
Does anybody have
Dragoon
another
91.
idea?
Thank you, Violet.
If you're gonna bottleneck, then I'm gonna move into like a bit of a sniping area right here.
Yeah, so have the people that have longbow go into that little crevice to have a better shot potentially, but still remain.
Okay. So Connie, do you think that's a good plan? Do you want to do what? Okay. So then, what? Right here?
Yeah.
No. Here. Wait. Who else has a bow?
I do.
All right. I'll Dink, do you want me to be in front of you or behind you? I think I have more hit points than you.
I don't mind. Whatever.
I like my piece, but I hate the fact that it's got that huge base.
But it's all about the base, no trouble.
Okay, I think this is good because they'll come around the corner and be all good. Leroy Jenkins. I changed my name, by the way.
Oh, did you? Oh,
What's
now
it,
it's
Leroy?
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so you guys are gonna start an attack? Or
Connie,
you guys...
would you like to go first since you... Well, could you let me maybe tell my character where I should be shooting so we can make a better plan of attack?
Yeah. Connie, you and Violet are going to plan an attack. What do you guys want to do?
Attack.
Who are you going to shoot?
Aim at the first. There's one goblin out in front of the wolves, and then there's
Okay.
more hanging out at the back of the room. So let's aim for the guy in front first.
Okay. Or do we want me to shoot? And do you want... How many animals can she persuade at one time? Do we want to persuade them? so they don't
Yes. I
like.
don't know if there's a limit on how many. I think it's just whoever's in
Because
the
it might be
room.
better to have you persuade first, then I shoot, and then we go
Okay.
through the round that way. So they're less likely to come at us when there are flying arrows going towards their owners.
That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Okay. I have to remember how to roll for animal talking.
That's your 20.
For wisdom.
$14.
Okay, so
Did you
who's going in what order? Are you guys?
Right now, we're going to have Connie do animal handling to make it so they aren't like going to outright attack us right off the bat, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot Goblin 6 at the front.
Okay. Alrighty. We'll say just for game's sake that you guys are. I've gotten a surprise round that you guys have prepped, enough that you get a bit of a surprise round. So I'll let you guys go in order. But normally, what we'd have you guys do is basically roll initiative as to who's going first. So we'll do that at the end of this kind of surprise round. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Surprise round's like normally one action, right?
Yep. Correct. One action. Yep.
So kind of your action is you're going to talk to the wolves.
Yes.
All right. So she rolled a 14.
Okay. And what does the wolf have to save against that, Connie?
I don't think so. I don't know. It's a wisdom.
Okay. What did you roll for wisdom?
It was a 10 plus 4.
So 14.
No, 10 plus 2, isn't it?
No, animal handling is +4.
Oh, okay, 10 plus 4, so 14.
So wisdom. Let's see here. Yep. The wolf does not. Does it say saving throw, or what does it specifically say for animal handling?
It says animal handling +4, and then in parentheses it says wisdom. It's just a skill. It's not a saving throw.
Okay, so
No,
it's just it doesn't say anything about the wolf resisting it or anything. It's just it does it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Which
I don't
wolf?
I don't have the
Drive to
book
get
with me.
money
Just
to
double
the
check.
operation.
Yeah, and is there a limit on how many wolves? Because she wanted to talk to all of them.
I would say animal handling wise, it would be one wolf.
You sure you want to talk to the
Oh,
one
I
wolf
do have.
instead of 3? Or do you want to take a shot?
I'll talk to a wolf.
Okay.
I'll talk to the one in the middle.
This one.
Okay.
Wolf 2.
Okay. And what do you tell the wolf?
Leave the cave.
Yeah, leave the cave.
Okay. All right. The wolf does exactly that. So he's going to go ahead and leave the cave. Let me... Dank, drop it. And he's going to just kind of scurry off, and he's out of the cave. He makes his way out. Okay. Who's
Awesome.
next?
So that would be me, and I'm going to shoot at Goblin 6 with my longbow. I still have 15 arrows.
Okay. Okay, Goblin 6. Okay.
Three. Nope.
You,
I missed.
You rolled a 3? Okay. Did you add any modifiers to that as well, Violet, to give you an extra boost?
Well, I wasn't sure if it, because I rolled a 3d20
Mm-hmm.
to see if I even hit.
Okay. You're using like a bow though, right?
Yes.
On
I
your-
wasn't sure if I had a modifier for
Okay.
if that was for when it hits the AC, like if it's with that,
Okay.
if it's damage, or if it's to help the initial roll.
Yeah, the attack bonus is going to be for to add to that hit there. So underneath where it's your attacks and spellcasting is on your character sheet, you should have let's see here. What was yours? Were you the noblewoman or
Longbow, so +7, so that would make it 10.
Okay. Let me get the goblin out here. And that was goblin. You said it was 10 total then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that would still not hit.
So I make a fool of myself. Cool. At least I'm still. Am I still hidden?
At this point, they would know that there's two people in the hallway at this point, from what they're able to see.
Okay.
Violet, where does your arrow go? If you don't mind me asking, where do you end up actually shooting it?
So I am going to say that it just. Let me just figure this out because I'm not with my normal setup.
Okay.
I'd say that it hits.
Dank, is that you?
Hits the wall.
With the cards.
Hits where that little ledge is before the stairs, but it doesn't hit anything. So it just like and just kind of slides.
Wonderful. Okay. Did you want to do anything else, Violet?
Quick question.
Yeah,
if
sure.
I go in that direction, if I were to pick up the arrow because it didn't hit anything, or would it be automatically damaged and not usable?
I'd say that you can recover your arrows. That wouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
But I would say if you do it mid-battle, it would be an action. So it'd probably be in your best interest to do it afterwards. So just remind me at the end, and then we'll do that.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
But that's all I had.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Um, 27 stealth check to hide where I'm at, so I'm gonna wait for the right time for me to strike, so for me to deal more damage on one shot. So I'm hiding it in the rubble right there.
Okay. And you said you rolled a 27?
26, 19 plus 7.
Okay. All right. I would say that you are definitely hidden in the rubble there. You look in your cloak. You look like just another rock, another pebble.
Alrighty. Just that is my action.
Larger.
Who's next?
Mm.
It's either Dank or Graham. Those are the only two people left.
I'm gonna try to do a stealth check. It's I guess I did this wrong in the beginning. It says here I get to roll disadvantage with dexterity stealth checks.
Yep, 2d20 and take the lowest one.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can kind of duck in a dark corner here. If there's a dark corner, it seems like there's kind of a little bit of a... It's a 2d20. So I'll roll this one. That's it.
Wow.
It's a 9. And then that's a natural 20. Damn. 9. Wow, it's too bad. I rolled natural 20, but that was okay.
So you rolled a natural 20. What was your other?
9.
Ooh. Yeah,
I know it sucks, right?
That got stolen from you. I tell you what.
Yeah, it did. I'm not stealthed, am
I? No, you are not stealthed. No.
You probably
Stupid armor.
You are.
Hey, everybody! I'm hiding over here. won't see me or my shiny armor.
I would say that you're crouched over where you're at there, but they could clearly see you there.
Don't listen to those voices, everybody. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's Dank's turn.
Okay, Dank.
He's just gonna run in there.
Whoa, hold on. What was your score again? It was a 9?
I rolled a 9.
You know what? The goblin's passive perception is. Nope. Actually, you know what? They're expecting somebody to come down to the hall, but they don't know when. So that I would say that would not apply. So, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Dank, go ahead. What are you doing, sir?
He's gonna stand in the way. Is he muted?
Yeah.
Oh, were you talking this entire time, Dank? Dank, are you still there?
I come out and I cast Burning Hands.
Danky, can you hear me?
I have a question about Burning Hands.
Mm-hmm.
If he's gonna do that, is that gonna affect anything that's up top here, or is this too high for Burning Hands to reach up?
Well, I believe Burning Hands is a cone shape, right?
Oh, so
Yeah,
it'll only go out in front.
It only goes 15 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
So this guy's over here. He's all right.
Yeah, I would say it depends on which direction Tank decides to throw that spell. So
I'm aiming right here in the middle, or like at these guys.
Like at Goblin 2 and...
okay, so Dank, Flaming Hands, that one comes from your fingers, correct? That's not a targeted spell.
Wait, let me double check. It's scroll. Scroll. I have everything blown up. No, it takes forever. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Hang on. Scrolling.
Waiting.
Oh, hang on.
Holding.
Hold. Okay, there. You hold up your hands with thumb tips touching. As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outreached fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot radius cone must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d6 fire damage on failed save, or half as much damage on successful one.
Yeah, so it's a 15-foot cone from you.
This is also the one that ignites any flammable objects in the area that are being worn or carried.
So it's not going to hit this guy if he is successful. But what about this guy? This guy's technically standing on two.
So all of these
and
characters.
It says at higher level when you cast a spell using a spell. Oh, it's never mind. The second level.
So with that spell here, Dank, I'm going to say that it is going to hit these characters that are currently bouncing here. I would say.
So what did I roll again? A 3.
So go ahead and repeat the spell. What do I have to roll against for a saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Make a each creature cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
What
does it say?
You're a wizard, right?
A creature takes 3d6 fire on failed save, or at half.
What is the DC save for that? For wisdom, or for dexterity?
What?
What?
There is no D's.
Yeah, there is.
It literally.
That's what I was trying to get to here.
Okay, the thing I'm reading, it says as you hold your hands with thumbs touch. It doesn't say any like.
Okay.
It's what you gave me. It's each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see something.
Spell. Okay.
Saving throws dexterity.
Correct. Yep. You bring up
On
your...
his sheet, it's +2 dexterity.
No, what the dexterity saving throw is 8 plus his proficiency bonus plus his key ability score, which is intelligence. So it's a total of 13 they have to make.
Okay, so I got to get 13 or higher. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Alrighty, so we're going to do first goblin here.
It says right here DC is SB 13.
So that's goblin number 6. Has to roll higher than a 13. So let me do that. Which is... Oh my god, he had a 1. Okay.
He's gone. Well, we still got to roll the damage die, but...
Okay, let's go ahead and do me...
Violet's gem.
We'll just do this here one at a time
Rules.
here, since I have a full, I have like a half a page of character stats and whatnot here in front of me. I got to keep track of HP. Dank, do me a favor, go ahead and roll the damage on him.
Is it gonna hit him? Like, do I gotta roll for each one?
We're gonna...
You roll one set of damage, and anyone that fails or saves takes that much or half.
So he rolls
Right.
3 dice, right?
3d6.
Yep. So go ahead and roll a 3d6.
Ooh.
Those are d8s.
Oh, oops.
They're the square ones.
Oh,
the
square
cube.
one. Duh. Hang on, it'll go away. There we go.
Here, Dank is rolling, d20s, he's just steamrolling over everything, and we're not checking on which dice he's rolling.
Oh, good throw. It's a good roll.
So you rolled an 8 total on the 3d6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Goblin number 6 goes down. He goes down. Let's see, let's go to wolf number 3. He did 8 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay, wolf 3 goes down as well. Holy shit. Go to wolf... Oh, actually, hold on. They needed to do a dexterity save. My bad. I needed to roll for them. Give me a second.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to roll for all highlighted, and then all the ones that don't make the saving throw or like whatever, they just take it off of that damage. Up to 8.
No, each one of them has to roll the dexterity, because they're all trying to dodge
Yeah,
the...
I'm with you.
What am I missing, Dank?
So you're okay too.
What am I missing, Dank? Help me understand.
Oh, God. I understand that they all have to make checks, but I'm not needing to roll each time for each one of them.
Correct. So the 8 damage will apply to the ones that it hits.
Yeah,
So that's what I was saying. As I needed to go ahead and roll the dexterity for each one of these to determine whether or not it hit.
Yeah, so I don't know what I was supposed to be looking up to initially. What the saving, like, never mind.
Okay. So wolf 3 rolled a 14. Wolf 1 it's a 2. So that's wolf 1. Wolf 1 has that many, so... Okay, that one has 5 left. So that one hits. The wolf 1 gets singed. Goblin 1. He also rolls a 3. He's rolling a turd. Okay, so that makes him. That's Goblin 1. Goblin 1 is. Dies. Goblin number 2 is next here then. And oh my god, Goblin 2 rolls a 1. So he
Ow.
dies.
Fail.
Yeah, it's a complete fail on that part here. And then let's see here, Goblin 5 back here rolls a 10, which also doesn't work here as well for him. So he also dies. So, dear Lord, Dank, holy shit.
Tank is OP.
So, what did Goblin 3 get hit? Just for the notes.
Goblin 5, 2. Goblin 1 is down. Goblin 6 is down. I'm sorry, say it again, Violet. My apologies.
For the notes, it would be beneficial to know.
Oh, sure.
You would just repeat which goblins were hit.
Sure. Goblin 6 was hit. Goblin 2 was hit. Goblin 1 was hit. And Goblin 5 was hit. Wolf number 3 did a save. And Wolf number 1, I believe, also got a save, I think. No, it hit Wolf 1, but he still has health pool. He's still up. Okay. That's everybody. Graham, you already went, correct?
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm stealthed in a corner right now.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Alrighty. So that's their surprises over here. Go ahead and everyone do me a favor and roll initiative here for me and tell me what your number is.
God, I'm doing mine first. I rolled.
It's a D20, right?
15.
Right.
I think I'm.
Oh, you rolled
I
a
rolled
16.
that one.
I got 19.
Dank is 19. Okay. Violet, you got a 1, you said?
Yep.
What did he say?
Goodness gracious.
Dexterity?
Yeah, if somebody rolls the same as somebody else, the tiebreaker is their dexterity modifier.
Okay,
Or
so you go
their dexterity number. Okay. So, Graham, what did you roll for initiative?
I rolled 16.
Okay. Connie?
She rolled 16. But with higher dexterity.
Okay, so I'll put down 16.5 on hers. And Connie and Inner City, what were yours?
9.
Okay.
It's funny how the rogues have been going almost last all the time.
Right. Okay. All right. So top of the round here, or the top of the beginning of the round here. Let's see here. Let's see, Dank, what is your dexterity, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, let me do it. Fuck, I just closed it. God damn it. Passed it. Dexterity is 15 plus 2.
Okay, so you have a higher, so you go first. Okay, so we'll put Dank is 19.5. Cool. So, Dank, technically you go first at the top of the round.
Do they not respond, or are they just like, what the fuck was that?
Not their turn yet.
Yeah, it's not their turn yet.
Okay.
What you see is of the goblins that are still standing, their eyes are about as big as dinner plates, and you could only describe the look on their face as holy shit.
All right.
What holy shit would look like.
Let me read. Wait. 20. And each square is 5 feet, right? I forget.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um. Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep on Wolf 1.
Okay.
I don't want to kill the puppy.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and remind us what sleep do again, Dank?
Oh shit. It's this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature spell can affect. The creature within 20 feet of the point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit point, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The
Okay.
sleeper takes, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving
Violet's gem.
on to the creature
Would you
with
like me to
next
copy
lowest
notes and
hit
send
points.
to
The
you after
creature
session?
hit points must be equal or less to the remaining total for the creature to be affected. Undead creatures immune to being
Unlike
charmed
Dragoon
are
91.
affected by this
Yes,
spell.
PLS.
Okay. And where do you want to go ahead and center that?
Okay, let me check again.
Violet's gem.
It sends from
Will
the
do.
radius. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna hit with 3. Yeah, I'm gonna send it up with 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 5d8s there.
Oh no, wait. I'm gonna hit it at Wolf 1. Wolf 1.
Wolf 1. Okay.
Wolf 1 was hit but still has health, so that would be.
Correct.
Wolf 3 did do the save.
5d8. I got that many.
29.
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay. Let me do some math here. So Wolf 1 is very sleepy. So okay, so Wolf 1 is sleeping. Wolf 3. So let's see here. He had 5 left. So it brings me down to 24. Wolf 3. Let me see here. Wolf 3. $18. And those two guys. 18. What's do me a favor, what's 18 plus 14? My brain is shot.
32.
32. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that Goblin 3 is asleep and Goblin 4 is still up. Okay. Alrighty, Dank, did you want to move around at all?
Yeah,
Or
I'm gonna
do
kind
anything
of
else?
I'm gonna back right on up.
Okay.
Back right on up. Right about there.
Okay.
Did it hit this wolf?
It did.
But they're both
So
just asleep.
yeah, both wolves are. Yeah, both wolves are asleep. Wolf 1 and Wolf 2 are asleep, and Goblin 3 is asleep. But Goblin number 4 is still up. He's still awake.
Is that the end of my turn?
Do you have anything else that you wanted to do, other than your move, or?
Do I get? That was my action, right?
Correct.
I forget what can I do, or like what are the? I forget the mechanics. Or like.
You can do like bonus actions, if you have any.
I turn to everybody and I bow and just kind of gracefully laying across the rock and just kind of like, okay, your turn, nudge.
He's all that. At this point here, the goblin up here, up on the ledge here, sees all this. Clearly sees that you guys are easily getting the upper hand on him. So he actually grabs Sildar Hallwinter. He drags him and puts his feet over the edge, and holds his blade to his throat. And then he actually yells out, "Truce, or this human dies!" So what do you do?
Well,
Whose turn is it?
I would say temporarily, no initiative, but we'll keep the same initiative stats if fights tend to break out still.
I want to hit that guy with a guiding bolt.
With the I say no. Can I vote against that?
Yeah, you tell me what the party's doing.
Guys, I got a guiding bolt.
I vote not to do what Graham just said.
He got this guy with one hit.
While he's holding a dude with the knife to his throat, hanging him off the ledge.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Let's not potentially decapitate someone because someone else gets hit with a lightning bolt. Because when they're hit with a lightning bolt, they can't really control their grasp. So I could foresee that ending poorly for Sildar.
Okay, how about...
I know what I'm doing.
Whose turn would be next, though?
How about I hit him with Sacred Flame, then? Sacred Flame just envelops him in a ring of flame that just goes down his entire body. And
Can we not use words and talk to him and see, like, okay, what's your deal? Like, can we do that? Can we use diplomacy?
Well, I mean, we could say, communicate what he is exactly wanting as an end result.
Yeah, I say let's find out what he wants. What's going on? What's his spiel?
He might just want to be the head honcho, and if we don't kill the rest of the people and let the animals sleep, like maybe we'll come to terms.
Hey, Dragoon.
Yes, sir.
Just rolled another stealth, 21 stealth. And moving right behind him, while being stealth.
Mm-hmm.
And right after he says "truth of the human dies," and I go, well, with an arrow pointing to his back, and go, "What about your life?"
I'll ask you one question. Do you have enough movement speed to get there?
25.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Keep in mind, they're on a 10-foot embankment here,
Oh,
and the stairs are right back
that
here.
I didn't know. That I didn't know.
10, 15, 20, 25. You'd probably get to the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a 10-foot embankment there.
That's all right.
Okay, I holler out, "Release him, and we let you walk free." Does he respond?
Oh, sorry, say it again, Dank. What is your...
Release him, and we let you walk free.
I have needs too. I want to be ruler of this place. I want to be leader.
Okay, maybe we can work things out. Okay. Let's say you give us the guy. we take what we want out of the sheds over here, the storage where we kill Glorlog. We just kind of take a quick sweep around, and then once we we'll leave you some good shit. We'll kind of work something out, and we'll just kind of dip out, and then just be your cave. We'll even put up a little. I'll come back personally with a sign that's embroidered that says with your name on it, and it's your lair. It'll try to get some flash and magic neon with it. How's
Either
that?
Joe's.
Sounds
Either
very
Joe's.
tempting. Sounds very tempting. I tell you what, since I have you outnumbered, I'd say I want to be first. I want to be leader. If you bring me the head of Clark, he's the head boss. I'm number 2. He's number 1. I'm first loser. Is what he would always say to me. Is if you bring me his head, I'll let him go. I'll let him go, and I'll let you guys go free. I won't kill you right here and right now.
I have his dick on my neck.
Wait.
We have a different
All right,
time
here
head.
you
Hold
go.
on, hold on.
There, I got his head right here. You didn't say which head. You did not say which head.
Hold on. Hold on.
Remember?
Hold on. Yeah, I do remember now. Hold on. Let me handle this here, because Yimik, he pulls out a set of reading glasses out of his back pocket and puts them on just at the end of his nose and says, "Is that his dick? Is that his dick around your neck? You horrible person! How did you convince him to give that to you?"
It was really easy after he was laying on the ground dead.
You killed him?
But then,
Yeah.
and then pipe in and say, yeah, I kind of sort of decapitated him with my longbow.
Yeah, Violet comes
I don't-
creeping out the
I
shadow.
don't believe you. I don't believe you. What? I should attack you guys now. What? I don't believe you. No more lies. No more lies. Bring me his head or no deal.
I'll get his head.
Okay, I'm gonna I holler back like, hey, someone go get the head real quick, and then okay,
So
and then
things
I
are just
turn back.
out of
Hang on. There's someone going back to get the head. Hang on.
Okay. My patience is waning.
Okay, you should think about getting an interior decorator here, like some paintings up, really upbring the thing, and maybe some like amber lighting. It's nothing too heavy, but we'll
We-
bring it up.
Well,
You could use some like
Black lights.
wildflowers to make dye, and you could like paint the walls. It would be really, really pretty if you had like a dark blue to offset the color of the walls.
we actually we just hired him. He was just on the verge of retirement here. It was Goblin number 6. He was our interior decorator. He was just starting the job. He was hired for one day. This is going to be his last day before his retirement. But he's kind of you killed him. You killed our interior decorator.
I can't get
Well,
his
I
head.
mean, I'm sure that it's an improvement than what it was before, and it looks beautiful. Was it his idea to have all the hides?
It was. Yeah. He said it would bring more light in. It would make it look more open.
I can see that, especially with the space that you have to make the most of it.
I still have my bow drawn, pointed at him just in case if he makes a move.
Did you? Where's my head? Did you kill him?
Yeah, I got his head.
Do you want it brought to you so you can see it up close and personal, or
No,
would seeing it from a distance?
I can see that
suffice?
hairy bastard. I know what he looks like. He was always picking on us and putting us down and picking on me. He'd give me wedgies in the dark. You just hear my cries. It hurts. I still have scars. I see he's dead. So you lived up to your end of the bargain. You lived up to your end of the bargain, but the life of this human, I don't. How valuable is it to you? I think 30 gold. I think 30 gold is good for me to release him.
Okay, do you want to try to do another stealth check?
So do you respond to him asking for money in addition to Clark's head.
Roll a 17 for another stealth check.
Okay. Nick is.
I love his mustache.
What did you roll, Inner City?
17.
Okay. He still doesn't see you.
Oh. That guy is turning him around. Nice slow turn.
Okay, so Inner City, you are. I'd say you're behind him now. You're behind
Yeah.
Yimik.
Yep.
Okay. What do you do? Are you doing anything else or?
Throat.
She's there for a little while.
Let's see. Could do that. Do. He is unaware.
Yeah.
Right now, he, as far as I know, he is unaware of me, correct?
Correct. He does not see you at the moment.
So, since he's unaware, that would mean if I had attacked it, I would have advantage on him.
Correct.
Okay, so the first one's a 15.
At this point, you guys hear Sildar Hallwinter. He kind of groggily basically says, "Don't listen to him. Don't trust him. Don't trust him."
She's only here for a little
23 to attack him from behind.
while. I know,
Okay.
I can't.
That would definitely hit. Okay. What would your damage be?
Here, I'm gonna play a game with Daddy. I know you do. You don't always get what you want. But
Ugh. Ow. Almost minimum. 6.
Okay. That does not kill him, but it definitely hurts him quite a bit.
Or we could, I pipe up
As-
from behind his life for yours.
I know you do. It's not a choice
Nope.
right now, dear.
At this point, Inner City has gone ahead and stabbed him, started slicing against him.
Oh
so
yeah, but he was still alive.
Can I follow that up with
Yep,
another attack?
he's still alive. What the goblin does next there is he drops Sildar Hallwinter off the edge there, which would be okay. Sildar.
D6 for return.
Yep, it's a 1d6. Yeah. So Sildar falls off the goblin drops him at this point here.
Can I dash
the edge?
forward and like dive and be like a pillow?
I'd say this do it at disadvantage.
So he's not gonna die.
Okay, wait. Can I cast a spell on him?
You could try. At this point, the rolling the dice here, Sildar he falls and he falls to the ground dead. He's
he
well.
dead?
I would say he had 1 hit point, so he falls completely unconscious. So he's in death saving throws. So
Cast a healing word on
I'm
him.
glad we took a vote on attacking him. That was cool.
If I cast healing word on him,
I'm doing my rogue thing, so.
he's within 60 feet of me. I can do it.
okay.
Naked
Well,
pilot.
just keep in mind, you guys need to communicate. Like, hey, what are you doing? Let's think.
Well,
this
you
through.
kind of just blurred. You two kind of like blurred through it, and then wasn't much
I
too
kind
time
of-
for interjection.
I kind of think
Whatever.
that a ranger should shoot the goblin with an arrow.
Tell you what,
I heal
Dank,
Sildar.
Dank, do me a favor. Go ahead and roll me a d20, and do it at disadvantage.
We hear that. You don't have to do anything at all then. You cannot keep lying.
Yeah, I got 2.
I get one.
You rolled 2 twos?
Oh,
No, he.
no.
No.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of these terms still, Dragoon. Just so
Oh,
you
okay.
know. I've only
Well,
played this game a few times.
Okay.
Advantage, you roll
We can
2.
yeah, we can
Lower of the 2.
we can go through like terms and stuff like that and teach you more about what's going on and like
Or could you
And
just say,
whatnot,
hey,
so.
roll 2d8, or roll 2d9.
okay. Alrighty. When it comes to I'll just warn you ahead of time when it comes to spells, I'll have you go ahead and read the spells out loud just to see what it does because I don't have all the spells and stuff like that memorized since I'm managing all the other characters at the same time. Okay, so Sildar is currently just sitting at the bottom of the steps here, with Inner City hitting him like that. It puts us back into initiative at this point here.
I'm sorry.
So we got to reroll.
And give me 2 seconds here. That puts us, let's see here. So Dank went last round. So next one is the 16.5.
It's Connie.
I like how the goblin right here is standing on his tiptoes.
Right. All right. So next one person to go is going to be Goblin number 3.
He's asleep, right?
Is
Yeah.
Yep. Pardon me. Goblin number 3. Then that would be. Hold on. I'm going through everybody's numbers here. Okay. So he is 14. He's the only one that's still up. Okay. So not him yet. So it would be. Yep. Connie would go next, followed by Graham.
What would you like to do?
I don't know if it.
Oh, okay. So basically, what's happened is the goblin here threw him off the wall. So he was at saving throws or needs to be healed. And then you've got one goblin still in the corner here. This guy's asleep. Wolves are asleep. And he's badly injured.
Shoot an arrow at the guy that's trying to be the leader.
Okay, Connie wants to shoot an arrow at the goblin that just tossed the guy off the cliff.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it, Connie.
You rolled a 15 plus 5, 20.
Holy shit! Yep, that definitely hits. Go ahead and
Yes,
roll damage.
D8 says D8. That's the pyramid looking. No, not the pyramid one. The pyramid.
She has to move into visual range to do it.
Wait, what?
I'm not going to worry about that Inner City
Okay,
So she
just
rolled
wondering.
in this case here. We'll have a talk after this about this fight here, so we can all be on the same page again here.
Okay, so we rolled with the modifier 5.
Okay, so it's a 5. Okay, so that the arrow hits the goblin, but he's looking super rough. He's down to 1 here, and he falls unconscious at this point here.
And when the goblin falls, you just see me behind him just waving.
Hey, everybody! Nice. All right.
Okay, and then
Do you want to do anything else, Connie?
Yeah, do you have anything else that you want to do, Connie?
You don't want to move?
Okay, creep forward so I can see what's going
Good,
on.
because I'd say realistically, Connie would have moved within line of sight to take her shot anyway. I mean, it's reasonable to say that, to assume that. All I would ask is in the future, Connie, just let us know or let me know before we do that. Okay?
You got it. All right, DM, what's next?
Graham, you're up next. If Connie's not going to be doing anything else.
All right, I'm going to whisper to Dank because he's right next to me apparently, and ask, "Hey, what do you think I should do?" Because I could either heal the guy, kill that goblin up there, or I could attack the goblin in the corner. What do you think I should do?
like whatever. Like I don't know.
Well, this is tricky because this guy's not asleep, right? Goblin 4.
Yeah, Goblin 4 is still awake, right? It's Goblin 3 that's
He's
sleeping.
asleep. He can't do anything because he's unconscious, and he's got to do saving throws in order to do anything, right? So.
Oh no, when it comes to sleep, they have to be
Oh.
woken up.
No. This goblin up here that fell unconscious with one HP.
Right. I've done his death saving throws, so I know what the outcome of that is for him.
Hey, Graham.
Hmm.
You can do both because healing word is you can use as a bonus action.
Or does it say it's a bonus action? Oh, it does. It says one bonus action. Oh, good job. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm going to shoot, or hope that I can shoot. Oh, gosh. I still don't know which guy I want to attack. Do I want to attack the guy that's awake or the guy that's almost dead? Jade, what do you think I should do?
I would say go for the one that is still awake, because then if you hit the one that is awake, like it's a better chance that you'll have a chance to hit both, because the other one would still be asleep.
Has the guy in the back had any interactions yet, or is there any chance that we could negotiate with him?
He's unconscious.
No. She means
The
this guy
awake
over
in the
here.
back.
Nope. At this point, they're going full
Full tilt boogie.
Full tilt.
War.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I say go for that guy, because we need to start whittling away at his damage while the other one's
Okay,
pretty
then
weak
I'm
and
gonna
incapacitated.
roll. Let's see. So then I'm gonna roll for attack. I'm gonna move up a little bit here and get around Dank so I can have a clear line of sight at this guy right here. And first, I'm gonna roll for my guiding bolt to smoke his booty. Good roll. Oh, natural 20! Oh, magic!
And remind me again, Graham, which one is this again that you're going after?
I'm going for this guy, Goblin 4,
Okay.
and Guiding Bolt. A flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target within 120 feet. On hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage, and on the next attack roll against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. So even if I don't do a lot of damage, I get advantage on the next attack, so that's cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do 4d6. Holy crap, that's a lot of d6.
Holy crap.
Remember, you crit too.
So
And
whatever,
I crit.
after the 4d6, let's go ahead and double it.
All right, so I'm going to roll 4d6s.
Yep, that's going to be the cube.
Okay, 28. He's dead.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You cooked.
I roasted him like a marshmallow.
What does it look like when you kill Goblin number 4?
A bolt of lightning just comes out and zaps him, and he is charred and smoking, and the tip of his scimitar has that staticky look to it, and he is very rigid and falls forward onto his face
With the hole in his chest.
with a hole in his chest. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, is there anything else that you wanted to do then, Graham?
Yeah, I am going to use my bonus action of Healing Word. I'm going to cast it on our friend that we're trying to save, Sildar.
Okay. And
So, a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 your spellcasting ability modifier plus your spellcasting modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
okay.
So do I have to roll a 20, or is it just an action that it's 1d4?
Just an action.
Yeah,
You can just roll a d4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I should learn to be quiet more often.
So I rolled 2 plus my modifier, which is my spell modifier. What was it? My wisdom? 3?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
5?
Okay, so you give Sildar 5 health points back.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
And then that's it for my turn.
Cool. Alrighty. So I would say that this basically takes us out of initiative at this point here. And right now you have 2 sleeping puppies on the ground here, sitting in front of you here. All the rest of the goblins are dead here. Yimik up on the ledge here, turns over in his last final death throes, and says to Inner City, "He's gonna come for you. You know, you're not gonna be able to stop him. You're all gonna die." And he finishes dying.
Good riddance.
He would have whispered this to Inner City. The rest of you guys would have not have heard it. So, Inner City, do with that what you will. If you want to tell the rest of the group that or not.
In due time.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? You have two puppies in front of you here.
Also, sleeping goblin.
Yes. Oh, yes. Pardon me. Yes. Thank you, Graham. Sleeping goblin and 2 sleeping puppies in front of you.
All right.
Somebody needs to finish off that goblin.
Or
Okay.
we could have an archer do it.
So before we move our characters, let's start doing this here. If you guys need some discussion time, we'll give you guys some discussion time to come up with a game plan. What I want to avoid moving forward is what we had with Inner City moving up to the stairs and then moving behind the guy here. So I need somebody from the party to pipe in if they're going to stop another player or say, hey, wait, let's discuss things, or those types of things happen. As a reminder, as the DM, I'm here to give the outcome of what you guys are doing.
Whoever's attacking this goblin will have advantage. So that means they're going to roll 2d20 and take the better of the 2.
Correct. If you guys are going to attack him, correct.
Does anybody see any advantage to keeping this guy alive?
No.
What advantage is there in killing him too? Like, he's the only one.
Experience points.
Yeah.
Graham does have a point.
But we also have killed the majority. Well,
Violet, is there any way you can be louder? I barely hear you.
I have
Oh, that's better.
I have my mic turned up all the way.
I heard her that time. Did you hear?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 1 against attacking, 2 for attacking. Still got Connie vote and Dank vote.
You need to use him as a slave.
Oh, that's another option.
At this point, I don't even. It's whatever.
I like the slave option.
What can we use him for as the slave? The first chance that he gets, he's going to bolt.
Yep, that's the... Yeah, I'd say that would probably be highly likely, considering you tried trusting one of the goblins before, and he bolted at the first opportunity.
Yeah. I think we're better off lobbing his head off. We don't know. Another thing that we don't know is if we leave him alive and let him run off, we don't know what kind of reinforcements are within range that could hunt us down. For all we know, nobody knows that we were even in here.
And technically by default, he's the new leader, because there's just nobody left.
And the other thing is that if we are going to go ahead and kill him, I would recommend, or my opinion is that we use not a ranged weapon, so we're not wasting like arrows and stuff like that. So
Oh,
if
that's not a
somebody has
problem.
a sword, like just lop him if we're gonna go that way, because it would be
I've got a
more
warhammer,
difficult.
and he's got his daggers, so we could either stab him or smash his head in. I kind of like the melon idea. All right, are we cool with me doing Gallagher on his ass? Or on his
No,
head?
go Highlander.
Highlander, there can only be one. All right, I'm gonna go over here, I'm walking, turn around, and I'm gonna hope that I can roll a really nice
The 15 will
20.
hit. 15 or higher will hit.
Oh wait, I gotta. Let's see.
Dragoon, quick question.
Sure.
If he dies, is there a way to persuade the wolves that are sleeping now to come with us?
I would say that there would be a high probability of it.
As long as you have enough meat.
Wait, what was it that Violet asked?
Violet asked if if they kill the goblin, what would the... Oh shit, I forgot. Violet, could you say that again? My bad. I'm
The
brain farting.
probability of being able to persuade the wolves to come with us.
I would say that it would be easy to persuade them. We could have you do animal handling. We'll do just a separate roll for each. Okay, so Graham, what did you roll?
I rolled a 9 plus a 9 plus a 4 and a 7 plus a 4. I don't think I hit him.
11? Nope. That would not be a hit.
Kate, you want to try to hit him? He's sneaking up on him. He was just humming while he's doing it. Oh, that's a hit.
23.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 22.
Inner City, tell us all how this goblin dies.
Shish kebab.
Really? But,
Is it-
how?
Is that, am I reading that right? Is that a 3 that you rolled for?
Yeah, again.
Okie dokie. That introduces a new thing here. So, the goblin wakes up because he's taking damage. I'll let you guys know he has 4 health points left, and he's gonna try to take a swing at Inner City because that's where it's coming from.
Can I swing at advantage again because he's in front of me and doesn't see me?
Not yet. This is probably not going to hit. Does 7 hit Inner City? Does that break your dexterity?
It does not.
I assume it doesn't even come close because since you're a rogue.
I'm gonna miss.
Even without armor, it still doesn't hit.
Okay. Alrighty, that he takes a swing at you and misses. Graham, if you want to go again there. Also goes for like Dank and Violet and Connie since you guys see this happening. If you guys want to prepare something after Leroy over here, let me know.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. That is a 22, which is a hit.
22 definitely hits. And what are you hitting with? Is it your hammer?
Warhammer. My
Warhammer? Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a 1d8, which is the diamond, right? plus 2, 6.
Okay, that more than puts him out of his misery. And what does it look like when you kill Goblin 3?
I lift my warhammer back behind me and do a slamming motion towards the ground in front of me with it. And the goblin is between my hammer and the ground, and he gets pulverized into the ground with his head caving in and goop going out around the edge of the hole. And we could see just what would have been his spine just crumpled up into a ball into the hole with his feet kind of embedded.
Oh
I
my
guess he won't
god.
be. I guess he won't be the head of the Goblin Clan no more.
That's incredibly graphic, Graham. Have you been holding onto that one for a while?
It's just I like gore.
Alrighty, fair enough. Okay. Alrighty, and Connie, I assume you were gonna try to do animal handling checks. Does anybody else have animal handling?
Animal.
Aminal?
Animal? Animal?
Nope.
I got some animal handling skills.
It's oh.
Kids
wait,
don't count.
That's a different game. I forgot.
So anybody else? Is it just Connie? I just want to just asking.
I have plus. Let's see. I know I have something for animal handling. I have +3 for animal handling.
Okay. Are you proficient in it, Violet? Do you know? It'll have a black circle in your skills there.
Yes.
Your fighter 1, right?
Yes. So it's a black circle.
Oh, so you both can talk to a wolf.
Okay. Alrighty. So how did you guys want to do this? Did you want Connie to do animal handling on one and split it up a piece, or how do you guys want to do that?
Why don't we go about it that way? If Connie's okay with it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alrighty, cool. Violet and Connie, go ahead and do me a favor and roll me a d20. If you guys get higher than a 5, you have a wolf companion with you.
What's your modifier? +3?
So I have 5 plus 3, so 8.
Okay.
And I got a 23.
Oh.
Okie dokie. So, Violet and Connie, go ahead and add a wolf companion to your inventory.
Yeah.
And I'll get you guys stats here in a second. Who wants which wolf? We have Wolf 1 and Wolf 2. Who wants which one?
Do they have the same stats?
They do not.
Yeah. Well,
Health,
no.
health pool.
Because of health one.
Yep, health
Yeah.
pool wise, yep.
Which one of us do either of us have
Wolf
well,
1.
we might need to
I'll tell you this. Wolf 1 looks like it's all kinds of blooded mattiness, and you could probably say he's got a couple of broken ribs. Wolf number 2 is still he's a little bit battered and bruises, but he looks hell of a lot better than Wolf 1. So Wolf 3, he's gonna have more health. Wolf 1's gonna have less health.
do we
Wolf
want
number 2, that was the one I sent out of the cave.
He's gone.
Yeah, pardon me. Yeah, Wolf 2 is gone. It is Wolf 3. Yep.
would one of the people with spells that can heal be willing to heal the one that is more closer to death?
I can do that. We do cure wounds.
So I'll take the one that has less health if Graham would be willing to heal
Okay.
him up a little.
Then Violet, then that would be Wolf 1. And Connie, you have Wolf 3. Wolf 1 has 5 health, and Wolf 3 has... Give me a second. Uh, 10.
That's not the way to change someone's mind, Garrett. That's not the way to change someone's mind, Garrett.
So I can share the wolf stats with you guys here afterwards if you guys want.
I use healing hand, touching hands, or what is it? It's not touching hands. It's
Your wounds.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean healing word?
Cure wounds. Yeah, thank you. I used cure wounds. I rolled what was that number I rolled? 4 plus my modifier, which is 3. So your Violet's wolf gets +7.
Okay.
Thank you, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I put the HP and the description of that wolf.
Okay. Wolves have maximum hit points of 11, so they just for shits and giggles' sake here that you would be back at full health here.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's everybody. You guys have an additional wolf there. Take care of them. They can die, and we'll give you guys the abilities and stuff like that of those wolves here when we get to a stopping point here, so we can go through it to see if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, you guys are standing in a room filled with dead things, mostly goblins, and all these sleeping bags are still on fire. In the room here, down where you guys are at, from where Dank did his flaming hands there, and you have Mr. Sildar here sitting with 5 health. So what do you do?
Does somebody else who has a healing spell want to heal Sildar a little bit more?
Is Dank still here?
Even doing a medicine check could also heal him without using the spell.
I don't have a healing spell.
Does anyone have the medicine skill?
I do.
You're not.
I got medicine skill +5.
That could also be used to heal him as well.
Yeah, because that's an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who am I touching with my hands?
Honestly, I'm not familiar with the medicine check like that. You want to explain that to everybody?
That's why I was trying to find the full description of it. Give me just a second.
And what do you use with the medicine? Cloth? Because we have 50 feet of rope. Mason's tools. I have a dagger from a fallen enemy, deck of playing cards, set of common clothes, pouch, and rank insignia of sergeant with a water skin, tinderbox, crowbar, backpack, holy symbol. I apparently have 2 throwing axes. I do have a shield.
No, the main thing is really hard to find in a book.
Let me just Google it here. How do you heal? Medicine check in D&D. Okay, short answer. It says, can medicine checks heal? It says you're right. The medicine ability check proficiency for D&D 5e is written or has written rules for little more than stabilizing a dying creature or diagnosing an illness. And without using a healing kit, a wisdom medicine check lets you try to stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an illness. So, anybody have a healing kit in their backpack?
Yeah, if you're looking at your sheet, guys, it would be on your first sheet in the
Underneath.
equipment box at the
Yep.
bottom.
Any healing kits or any type of healing potions would work as well.
You have a what?
An herbalism kit?
What's an herbalism kit do?
The herbalism kit would allow you to gather herbs, and it would allow you to like keep like different herbs and stuff like that for like different spells and stuff like that if you were to cast them.
I do not have any
Okay.
healing materials.
It's weird that I would have medicine but no healing kit.
I believe one of you guys actually picked up a healing potion in Clark's cave.
Oh yeah.
My brain tells me something happened back there. Didn't you guys pick some of that up?
It was either Dank or Cade did it without the rest of us knowing. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that'd be Clark's treasure chest that contained 600 silver pieces, 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes worth about 40 gold apiece. And the frog statuette was small enough to fit in the pocket or pouch. I believe, if memory serves correctly, Dank didn't tell anybody about that, and he just put it in his pocket.
Oh yeah, he put the statue in his pocket without telling anybody, so we don't know he's got the statue. I don't know what I'm talking about if I don't know he's got it.
Dank, do you remember if you told anybody in the party about that, or?
I used a healing potion.
Perception and see it.
I thought the rogue did. I thought rogue perception.
I use healing potion.
Thanks,
Okay.
Hank.
On the wolf?
Thank you, Dane. No, the wolf is fully, so this would be for Sildar.
Ah, Sildar.
Cool. Give me 2 shakes of a stick here.
I haven't heard 2 shakes of the stick. I've always said 2 shakes of a tail. But then again, I guess the lamb's tail is kind of stick-like, but like with living stuff.
Okay. Alright, Dank, do me a favor. Go ahead and roll a d4, and then add 2 to it. So it's going to be the little pyramid guy. Or two of those, and then add 2. So a total of 5, 6, 7. So, okay, 7. So Sildar Hallwinter now has 12 health points. Okay. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I want to search the room to see if there's anything worth taking.
Okay. Connie, as you're going around the room and searching the different goblins and stuff like that on the down by the what are these things called? The lower level by the sleeping rectangles. What are those called again? Sleeping bags. There we go. Goodness gracious. Connie, when you go around, you find 3 gold teeth. They're about 1 gold piece each, and 15 silver pieces. You also find Sildar Hallwinter's, You don't find any of Sildar Hallwinter's gear or anything like that. But you, when you search, I assume, are you searching Yimik up here as well?
Yes, I'm searching all over.
Everybody? Okay. In Yimik's satchel, on his belt, you'll find it's wound very tightly, like a double knot. That it's secured very tightly, as if he didn't want to lose it ever, 100% ever. And you find a number of trinkets in his pocket there.
What are the trinkets?
Well, Connie sees that there's two ancient arrows of elven design. There's a fan that, when unfolded, shows a sleeping cat. Two toy soldiers, one with a missing head, and an ancient and a mechanical canary inside a gnomish lamp. So this is where this kind of ties into when we had you guys roll a D100 last week. I went ahead and took those numbers down and took those out of the Dungeon Master's Guide here, and those were the individual ones that you guys had rolled. So Violet and Graham, you guys both rolled a 90, so you guys both get a one of the ancient arrows of elven design. Connie, that is going to go to you for the fan that, when unfolded, shows a sleeping cat. Inner City, the mechanical canary inside a gnomish lamp is going to go to you. And then Dank, you are getting the two toy soldiers, one with a missing head.
Okay.
Okay. So at this point,
Trade.
Let's let the DM finish.
So what I'm going to have you guys do at this point here is, one at a time, I'm going to go ahead and bring you over into General number 2, and I'm going to tell you what your new item does.
There you go.
So one at a time. So first off, since Violet and Graham, you guys got the ancient arrow, go ahead and join me over in General number 2.
Can you drag me? Because I
Oh yeah, sure.
Dragoon.
Yeah. Okay. So give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'll be right back here, and after I tell them, then we'll switch off. Okay. Alrighty, Graham and Violet, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sweet. Alrighty, so you guys are actually in for a fucking treat, because this took me like a good sizable time to put these together here for you. So, Graham and Violet, you guys have come across an ancient arrow of elven design, and after some touching and feeling and kind of investigating of the object itself, the wisdom and the knowledge as to what exactly this item does comes whizzing into your head, and you hear a faint voice in the back of your mind speak to you that says, "Oh shit."
It says, "Oh shit."
No, it doesn't say "oh shit." You hear a single name in the back of your mind that is
No, we can't, because there's other people playing.
shit. I forgot his name here. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, 1 second. Hey, Inner City. Quick question.
Hmm?
What was the name of the guy that I told you about earlier?
Which one?
The one that turns you into the stone. I forgot
That
his.
is. Grifto.
Thank you. Be right back.
Here, can you
All right, sorry about that. I got it here. So you guys hear one. After all this knowledge comes flooding into your mind, you hear the name of. You hear a single name, which is Grifto. Okay.
Grifto, the magnificent Grifto.
Grifto.
That's entirely possible, but at this point here, you don't know it. But yes, that you would make that assumption. Yes. So
Interesting. Can we share the information with our party?
you're more than welcome to here in a second. So this arrow is the arrow of I have a picture of it here. I'm going to send to you guys specifically here. It is an arrow of absolute destruction.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. You guys will like this. So Violet, I'm going to give this to you because we drew a diagram of it. Okay, there's Violet. There's Graham. Okay. So this is an arrow of absolute destruction, which is basically it's a one-time use item for you guys here. And when fired with a bow and on a hit, that means you can't miss, the arrow deploys 2 bags of holding in midair that essentially insert themselves into each other as the arrow hits. And this causes everything within a 5-foot radius to be sucked into the astral plane.
Oh my god. Creates a black hole?
Yep, basically creates a black hole and sucks everything in and basically transports it to the astral plane.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this. I was tempted because of the kitty cat, but now no.
So on the diagram, you can see like basically how it works. It has like a safety pin that you pull out before use. It has that tube at the very front rolled up with a bag of holding in it. The metal cage around it that holds the tube and the bag together at the end of the arrow. And then the bag of holding that, so when it hits, it basically, the force of it hitting inserts the bag of holding within the other bag of holding and creates that basic magical black hole that sucks everything in within a 5-foot radius to get sucked into the astral plane.
Why would the arrow be speaking to us?
Because that's magic.
The arrow didn't necessarily speak to you. It was just a voice in the knowledge came to you, all with the one word Grifto.
So it's like it has its own voice tag.
I'll tell you just up front, it's not sentient. It's just a magical arrow. But this knowledge in the back of your mind that came with, you would assume that it comes with just the name Grifto. So you don't know what Grifto is quite yet.
Got it. Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. Let's hop back into General 1, and then we'll have you guys, don't discuss quite yet till we get back. I'd like you guys to kind of go around and tell me what happens, just kind of role play it out real quick before we have you guys move on to do other things. So.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Dank, we'll have you... Dank, go ahead and come on over into General 2, and we'll get to your item here as well.
We have to move Graham back.
Yep. Cool. Move Dank here. Okay, Dank, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So for you, we have the 2 toy soldiers, one with a missing head. So as you touch this item, there's a booming voice that you hear in the back of your mind that just says the one word, Grifto, 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 Grifto. And with that, once you hear that name, all the knowledge of what this item is comes to you, so you know exactly what it does and what it can and cannot do. So these 2 toy soldiers, one with a missing head, the one that is they have opposing colors. One of the soldiers is red, one of them is blue. The soldier that is blue does not have the head on, so he's without a head. If the soldiers are left out at night together, or pardon me, if the red soldier is left out at night during the when you guys camp, a necromantic aura protects the camp. Basically, it doesn't allow anybody to get in, so it's basically like protection. And if anybody does like a perception check at night, what they would essentially see is a spectral warrior walking at the outer edges of the camp.
Okay.
So I can type all of this up for you if you'd like.
I should be able to remember that. That's
Okay.
the blue one, right?
That's the red one. The red one.
Or red one at night. Okay.
Right. And the blue one,
Without the head.
the blue one without the head, if the head is restored by any type of craftsman, or if the head is found and then reattached at some point during your guys' travel, and if the head has to be on, and if it is left out by itself, in addition to the red. So, for instance, if you leave red and blue out, the two little toys, in the morning, if the blue has its head, you'll see its head has been removed again. So that's if they're left out together. If they are separated when you guys go out to camp, let's see here, looking at my notes here. The party will then be awoken by maniacal laughter, and the party will then see two spectral warriors. The two spectral warriors essentially locked in combat, so they'll start fighting.
Okay, so the other one does a shield too?
Nope, he doesn't. He's just
so
he's the one without the head. What you would essentially know that these two toy soldiers at one point were brothers. The blue one was essentially evil, and the red one decapitated his head to keep him from attacking and being evil and being all kinds of nasty. Pardon me. And that
Okay, so wait, the red one.
Mhm.
What does the blue one do when its head's restored again?
The blue one doesn't do anything once its head is restored.
It's only when its head is restored and it's within the radius of the other one.
Right, when it's been separated at night. So, for instance, if I have red and blue together with me, and I just leave them together once the head has been restored, then the two astral ghostinesses fight if they're separated. If they're close together, Andy has his head, then you'll find that the red has decapitated the blue one in the middle of the night as the toy.
Okay.
Okay. So generally, you would want to leave them together, if at all possible. But if you leave the blue one out at night, then with the head on, then essentially bad things happen. So you want to go ahead and make sure that the red one is always looking after the blue one, so that nothing happens. So the red one is essentially he is the guardian to make sure that blue doesn't get out of hand. So if in the event that they're separated, then bad things happen as long as blue has its head. But if blue doesn't have his head on, then nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay. And there's some other intricacies added to it that I'm not going to tell you at this point here, that should you do these things, something else happens. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. If you want, I can tell you outside of game, but inside of game, we'll leave it at that, okay? Just so that there's no metagaming, which basically means things that I tell you outside of the game, you would use to your advantage inside of game. Like if you knew that, what I was going to say here, if there's going to be like a trap in a certain place, if you knew that ahead of time, because I told you outside of game, of like, hey, Dank, there's this cool trap I'm going to spring on the party, but don't ruin it. But you decide, oh, for this patch of land, let's go around it for no good reason, then that would be metagaming.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you back into General 1. Don't discuss quite yet what item that you have yet. We're gonna have you guys do a little bit of role playing as to what you guys heard, and what you guys have. So essentially, you heard the big booming voice of Grifto, and then you know everything that these two little things do, the two little toy soldiers. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Put you back in General. Okay.
Caesar's Empire. Back in those
All right.
days.
Dank is back. Next we have Connie. So I assume I'm just gonna grab Graham here. So give me a second.
Yep.
I can go.
Okay. Alrighty.
I can
Well, what I'm gonna do? Does it even matter if I hear?
You're gonna hear it
Graham
eventually.
hears?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, however you guys want to do it, Connie. I don't know if it matters to you, because we're gonna have you guys kind of role play things here in a second
I turned
as
my
to what this is. So
headphones all the way down. Can't hear them.
I can't hear me. I don't know what just happened.
can you hear me, Connie?
I lost audio.
Really? How did you lose audio? Because you're not in the chat.
Hello.
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Connie, when you basically touch this fan, it's basically a fan that when unfolded... okay. We'll just have you guys Connie, we'll explain here at the end here, so what we want you guys to do here. So, Connie, you have a fan that when unfolded shows a sleeping cat. Now, after handling this item for a little bit, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, you hear this giant booming voice in the back of your head that says, Grifto, 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 Grifto. And you instantly know what this item does and how it works and how it operates. Okay? So this fan that you have that when unfolded shows a sleeping cat on it. It's basically one of those fans that you would see in the movies that unfurl its paper.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a tiny
Yep.
folded paper flag.
Yep. The sleeping cat is on one side. Okay. So if you use this fan, the cat essentially slowly wakes up on the fan. Now, depending on which direction the cat is facing, in a 20-foot cone, the cat is, as it's waking up, is essentially casting sleep in a 20-foot cone instead of like when Dank casts it. So if you, for instance, fan yourself, you unbeknownstly are basically casting sleep on yourself. If it's facing away from you, you're essentially casting a cone of 20 feet. If it's in the party's direction, you unbeknowingly basically cast it on them as this cat starts waking up on the page. It's kind of like Harry Potter, where the newspaper kind of goes from like a still image to a like a moving image. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, once the cat is fully awake, that is it's essentially that spell has been used. Okay, until the cat falls asleep again. Now, you may ask yourself, hey, how do I get the cat to fall back asleep again? The cat will fall asleep, and it'll recharge either at a short rest, if you roll a d20 and get a 18 or higher, and at a long rest, it recharges at a d12 or higher. So basically, if you sleep do a short rest and roll a d20 when you wake up, the cat recharges if it's 18 or higher. If you guys have a long rest, and you roll a d20 and you roll a 12 or higher, then the cat falls asleep back again, and it basically recharges.
Say D12.
Nope, it's a d20 for both. So
Okay.
the only distinguishing factor is going to be either a long rest or a short rest.
Okay, so 12 or higher.
12 or higher on a long rest, 18 or higher on a short rest.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead. Did you have questions?
Do I have to roll anything when I use it, or is it just?
It's not when you use it. Nope. You start fanning either yourself, or you start fanning the crowd, or whoever you have the cat aimed at, and it happens. There's no save for it.
Okay.
And it'll basically go at let's see here. Basically, it's a 20-foot cone that just puts everything to sleep. I think for the sake of the game and stuff like that, let's do the same as Dank's spell for sleep, I think, is probably going to be a little bit more appropriate, just to make it a little bit more fair. Because, otherwise we would, fuck it. Let's do no saves to it. So just remind me that, Brandon, we had this conversation. You decided to say there is no saves. It's just 20-foot cone. Everything sleeps.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
And how do we define the difference between a long rest and a short rest?
Yes. So a long rest, I believe, is going to be like a full 8 hours for a long rest. Short rest is going to be about 4 hours.
Okay, so that would just be part of the story that,
Yep.
like if we're between sessions or whatever, it'd be a long rest.
Yep. Well, it wouldn't necessarily be between sessions. It would be for instance, did we make camp for the night? So, for instance, if it's like let's say evening and the sun is starting to go down, you guys decide to make camp. It's early enough in the night to where you guys can either do some drinking by the fire, do some talking by the fire, and then go to sleep. Then you guys would get a full rest. If it's something to where hey, we're on in the middle of a dungeon, I'm out of spell slots, or I need some extra health, let's take a short rest. Then that would be a short rest. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you back into General 1.
One more question.
Oh yes.
One more question. How long do they stay asleep for?
It's going to apply with
Is it just
until the whatever is asleep is either jarred awake or takes damage, or somebody takes an action to go basically shaking him. So either if there's an earthquake, for instance, then that would be jarring enough to wake them up. If somebody uses an action to go over and shake them and wake them up, that would be waking them up.
All right, sounds good.
Or if somebody comes over and decides to stab them a little bit, that would be waking them up.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said, we're going to put you back over to the General 1 tab. When you go back over there, don't say anything to the group, because what we're going to do is you guys have all heard this big booming voice of you hear the word Grifto in a big booming voice in the back of your head, and all this knowledge comes flowing to you as to what this item does that is now in your inventory. Okay. And if you want me to type all this up, I'd be happy to.
I wrote it down while you were talking.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, now you have a sleepy folded up cat on a fan.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Welcome.
Yeah. Inner city.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we're good there. Inner city. Swing on down to General 2, and then we'll get going again.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna get a sneak downstairs.
Okay, you still there, Inner city?
Unfortunately.
Okay. What do you mean, unfortunately? Is everything going okay up in General 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alrighty.
I'm just being weird. I'm tired.
Oh, okay. That's all right. So what you ended up getting your hands on is a mechanical canary inside a gnomish lamp. Okay.
Let me write down on...
It's also number 44 in the player's handbook. I had to roll a D100 on your behalf at the end of last week, so...
And save.
Okay.
I had that saved.
Okay. Now, after handling this mechanical canary inside of a gnomish lamp, you hear a giant booming voice that, oddly enough, you actually recognize. You actually recognize this voice, and you know exactly who it is. But you hear the big booming voice. It says, Grifto, 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 Grifto. And it's actually, you would recognize it. It is in Grifto's own voice. And with this big booming voice comes all of the knowledge as to exactly what this mechanical canary inside of a gnomish lamp does. And in a hushed voice, you hear oh shit, give me a second. I had this planned out here perfectly. You hear in a hushed Grifto voice, I lived up to my end of the bargain. Now you do yours. When the time comes, you'll know what to. I'll let you know what to do.
Noted.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for that time.
Yep. That's all there is there. So this is the item that you made the agreement for, and now you owe Grifto a thing to the best of your ability. Okay. So the knowledge that comes with this mechanical canary inside of a gnomish lamp is that it has 5 charges per day. And this mechanical canary, as you know, the canary was basically taken down into like the coal mines and stuff like that to warn them about like dangerous gases and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The upon 1 charge's use, the canary sings for 10 minutes. Okay, and it either stops when there is danger nearby or a trap nearby, and uses or it uses 1 action to stop it if it continues to sing. So it'll sing for up to 10 minutes, or it'll take 1 action to stop it during that 10 minutes. But otherwise, if it stops within that 10 minutes, it means that there's either some type of danger nearby or some type of trap nearby.
You can also, what do you want to call it?
So basically, it warns if there's danger near the party, and it'll stop singing.
That it could also be used to lure enemies to us too.
It's entirely
If you know what I mean.
It's entirely possible, yeah. If the canary is singing, right? Yep.
Yep.
And if it's in an environment that a canary wouldn't necessarily sing.
Like in the cave.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
So you basically know that you heard the big booming voice of Grifto in your head, and then he whispered to you those additional words there. So we're gonna have everybody go back into General 1 here, and then we'll have you guys kind of just do a little bit of role playing as to what just happened. So give me a second.
Alrighty.
I'll explain once we get back up there. Okay.
Alrighty.
Cool. Alrighty. All right. So do we have people that are away on a break or?
Graham's peeing.
Oh, Grandma's peeing. Okay.
I didn't want to hear that.
Well, I'm the one that hears it. You just heard me say it.
Does anybody else need to take a break? Grab a water, grab a pee, grab a poop while we're waiting for Graham to come back?
My cat's trying to steal my attention away.
I see.
All right. You back?
He's back. Yay. Is everybody else back? Do we have Violet, Intercity, and Dank? Are you still with us?
Yeah.
I'm still here. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys handle these items here, and as soon as you touch them, something happened. I'll turn it back over to you guys. What do you do?
I told you. Like
Well, I can't use a bow, so I'm going to give my arrow to Calypso.
Ooh, thanks.
Be very careful with that.
It's a little bit. It's a little dangerous. It's more powerful than it looks. So.
You're going to shoot that arrow at a target, and it will cause a black hole to form. And it'll suck everything into oblivion.
That's actually what it does.
Within no,
Has-
feet.
Holding.
Within a 5-foot
So-
radius, everything will get sucked into the astral plane
Permanently?
permanently.
Hmm.
Also, when I picked it up, I heard the word grifto.
Too, huh?
I know. Reminded me of my uncle's name back when we lived in the mountains. Uncle Griftorla. Griftorla. Yeah, Griftorla. I don't think that's Tim, though.
Are we really about to say what you spent the last 20 minutes pulling us all into the thing to say?
That's up to you. If you guys want to.
Okay, my cat started using me as a launching pad.
What does your fan do?
I think I'm at my limit today. I gotta go do something else or something.
Okay. Alrighty. Did anybody else want to discuss what they heard, what's going on, or you just want to leave it there?
And ditto to what Graham said, because I have the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for I keep mine because I have a bow.
Well, since Graham gave me his arrow, I'll give him my fan. We can trade.
What does the fan do?
So when I open up the fan, it's one of those paper folded oriental fans. When I open it up, the cat wakes up, and whichever direction I wave it, it opens a 20-foot cone, and it'll put everybody to sleep within a 20-foot radius.
That's cool.
Do you have to roll for that to work?
20-foot cone on that, Connie.
But I can only use it in one time, and then I need to rest.
20-foot cone. And then you have to do a full rest?
Yeah,
I can recharge it with a D20 of 18 or higher.
Uh-huh.
After a long rest of 8 hours or more, I can recharge it with a D20 of 12 or higher. And there's no saves. Just everything within that 20-foot radius goes to sleep.
So, okay.
Until they're either jarred awake or they take damage.
You got that written down? Awesome. I'll be referring to that later.
That would be so
Tdana199512. Wanna become famous?
Before anybody leaves,
By followers,
I just want to put
primes,
on
and
record that I
viewers
did
on
take those gold teeth that I found,
https://cut.
and I picked up the arrow I shot, so I've got 20 arrows again.
Okie dokie.
And
So-
I'll pick up the one that I shot as well. That's along the embankment that slid into the wall because I'm bad at this.
What did Cade pick up?
Some kind of metal bird.
Kind of metal bird.
He's not going to tell us.
Do you want the fan?
Nah, I think this is what I'm looking for.
But no, I don't want to trade. I just want to give you the fan because. Well, never mind. I'll keep it. What would Dank get?
Dank, did you tell everybody everything, or do you want me to just tell everybody? I think Dank is on mute at the moment. Dank, can you hear us?
Did he take off?
I don't know if he's moving.
I think he said he hit enough.
I think he walked away.
On your heel, I guess.
So Dragoon, do you want to substitute your voice for Dinks?
Well, I don't think.
Honestly,
I think we should let Dave decide if he wants to tell.
yeah, Yeah, I'd like to.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to steal that flame or that fire from.
No, I'd rather
everybody.
not. This all could have been consolidated much faster, honestly. Like just saying, hey, this does like instead of pulling us into the room. Honestly, I'm a little perturbed about that. This has just been like you could have just told us all what it is, and then I just semantics. I don't. Is it gonna be like this for the rest of the game? Because I can't do it like this.
No, I won't be giving you guys any more trinket items. This is purely for
No, I mean like
for story.
yeah, the dialogue. No, I mean like when where you say something and then we got to say it to other people.
Well,
what you
that's
just said.
let me explain. The reasoning behind it is if I go ahead and give you something and just tell everybody about it.
Is that going to keep? Is that just going to be? Because I can't do it if that's the thing. I can't. I just can't.
Okay, well that's entirely up to you. So if you want to, from now on, I can go ahead and just explain everything that would normally come to you. If it should come up,
I'm asking,
reason.
Are we gonna have to repeat what you say?
If you want, it's entirely up to you.
For example, Dragoon, when I go up and I roll initiative on perception and I see what's in the room, can we just all know?
Yeah,
Instead of
absolutely.
me coming back and just telling
like
them
that
choosing
kind of stuff.
Right. The reason I did that is to instill some type of role playing. So if you guys wanted to have some type of dialogue in the story, I'm opening that up and putting that, doing the work to allow that to happen. So if you guys decide not to tell anybody else in the group, it's entirely up to you. So you can keep a secret, to yourself, or if you want to share with a particular person of the party. If not, we can open it up entirely. But I'd like to go ahead and get just kind of an overall vote from everybody as to which direction they want to go. So I know in the future how much I can go ahead and actually prepare if I just say, okay, let's just blow over any of the role playing items where role playing events to where you talk to somebody specifically, or if somebody pulls you aside, which actually happens in the campaign where somebody pulls a person aside and tells them something. Does that go to the rest of the characters? So that's the reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
But in situations,
anything that I see or hear, I'm just going to share with the group, so we don't need to go through the protocol of role playing that.
Okay.
Speaking of that, I'm actually gonna move up to there and wants to walk there. When I'm walking right past him, and I go, oh, reminds me. The little goblin leader said that we have to watch out for someone. And right after I say that, poof, stone.
Yep. Okay, so you got to go inner city?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will put inner city in a pouch that I have in my inventory.
Oh, don't forget, you got to put them in the other pocket.
Well, since it's in a pouch this time, it's not in a pocket.
Wait, the other pocket has dairy in it?
Has like caramels that have milk in it.
Oh, yeah.
He's a alcoholic.
Yeah, but if he's stoned though, it's not going to affect him, right?
Well, I still want to be considerate.
So lactose intolerance is no fun for anybody in the room.
Exactly.
What I was gonna do is it reminds me. Poof, stone.
What if the Grifto name is the name of the person that's going to come after us?
Whoever made the items, whoever enchanted everything.
Yeah, it's got to be one or the other. Maybe it is the same person. He's just evil, like Sauron.
Or Saruman.
Well, no, Saruman was the wizard. Sauron was the guy that forged everything, and
the evil eye looking one.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, Sauron was the
Intercity
guy
witty.
that manipulated
I'll
everybody
see you
into
guys
wearing
later.
all those rings.
Mm-hmm. And Saruman
Bending
was
to
the
his will.
wizard that turned bad.
Saruman the White.
Alrighty. So last part of this here then, for I guess we're gonna call it for this week, is to go ahead and add experience to your guys' experience pool. With the 7 goblins combined plus the 3 wolves here, that would have made a total of 10 10 enemies that I'm going to give you guys experience credit for. So that is going to be either 50 apiece here, so times 10. That's going to be, you guys are going to go ahead and split 500 experience points between everybody.
How many of us are there? 5? One.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Yeah, so 100 experience points apiece.
We're at 400 then. Oh, I'm at 400.
Same.
Okay. Alrighty then, folks. We'll go ahead and call it there. And then what I'll do is we'll just kind of go around and just do some side discussion here to make sure that we get back on better terms on how to handle things in the future, and then set some expectations.
Expectations.
Cool.
Like the book. Rate expectations.
Yes. Alrighty. Cool.
Gotta keep them separated.
Separated.